So the Pelicans win the tip. Jordan inside. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Smart with the ball for New Orleans. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason game.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
And Oden sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Anthony on the wing. Outside for Davis. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. Inside. Jordan.
Detroit.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Good on the second free throw.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Here's Iverson. A crossover.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Anthony at the elbow. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Comes up, and Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
It's that time again, everybody. Get loud right now for the Pistons team.
change here. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. And here's Iverson outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Davis has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here's New Orleans now. Right now on a 14-0 run. Here's Holmgren. Anthony with the defensive effort. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Detroit, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 14. Pass to Holmgren. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Iverson. Nice move. That's tipped.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for New Orleans?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Jared Vanderbilt.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Over in the corner, Allen. It's Porter outside. The shot will not fall. And Detroit the other way now. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Pistons substitution. James Wiseman.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Iverson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen picks one up. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. No good on the free throw. And the Pistons making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 1:05 left in the first. And they double up Jordan. And stolen by Iverson. Shoots the three. Pelicans pull it in.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And finished off by Banchero.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Bogut. No good that time. Davis with some nice D. Outside Tatum. From deep. Kept alive. Outside for Davis. There's the triple. Wiseman with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Rafe LaFrance, Nate McMillan.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, Jordan. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving it. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
From deep three-point range, and it's McMillan missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Outside, Jordan. Out to Gallinari. From downtown. That shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
The Pistons making a change here. For the three, Jordan with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Here's Jordan, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Anthony.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And the Pistons making a change here. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Jordan looking it over.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And here's Iverson outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
And Jordan slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, A lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Anthony, right side. No good with the triple. And it's Porter with the ball for the Pelicans. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Allen Iverson.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Pistons trailed by 14. Iverson outside. Here's the three. Oden with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Allen inside the three-point line. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 16. And they double up Davis. Pass to Iverson. The three from Anthony. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. For Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. It's stolen by Anthony.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Smart. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Here's Porter. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Porter's got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The three from Davis. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Pass to Oden. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Iverson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
With the score.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
So it's the Pistons now. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Fires the three. And Anthony is good for three.
For three.
Anthony's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pistons. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Banchero. Here's Davis. Buries the 20-footer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Iverson, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Anthony. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Detroit making a switch here. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Jordan. And here is Hardaway. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here's Anthony from the arc. Pelicans pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break to the wing right side. From past the arc. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And Davis sends it back.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Banchero. And Pirtle sends it back. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Davis. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar.
Substitution. Baron Davis.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jordan. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. Pass to Banchero. Abdul-Jabbar knocks it away.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Abdul-Rauf. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Anthony. The rebound by Oden.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Holmgren wide open. And the Pelicans miss again. Pistons trailed by 18.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Back to Davis. Detroit, no good that time either. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Back to Anthony. Launches a three.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Timeout call, the Pistons.
Let's give it up one more time and a huge cheer for your Pelicans.
Pistons trailed by 20. Here's Iverson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Gallinari outside. Rebounded by Anthony.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Wiseman. The Pistons working the ball around now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
Shooting for Detroit.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. New Orleans leading by 21. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Holmgren. Over Wiseman. Outside, Smart. Gallinari is screened. Ray Allen is on the wing. Traps in the tray. Allen's got 5 points so far.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Now Anthony. Here's Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
15-5.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here. That one misses. Stolen by Smart. The kick out to Porter. He could go.
And Pirtle is very passionate on defense. So good at throwing a hand up in the face of scoring.
And so it's New Orleans. Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Davis. Back to Tatum. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And Davis, you see him right there developing more in his passing ability. Good decision.
And they double up Iverson.
Pelicans.
We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game.
At the line.
He's always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Bogut.
Andrew Bogut.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
and nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes him pay the price.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Jordan with some nice D.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Bogut. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. To the middle. Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Iverson outside. Baseline J on the way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Second team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Count it.
Tough to match up with Bogut, especially his size and that soft touch.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the
game. Jordan inside. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Davis. Here's Banchero. Here's McMillan. Pass to Bogut. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 6 points for Bogut. Up top, Tatum. Right side, Hardaway. Banchero with the ball. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Dare I say, a bit of a mean streak to the game coming from AD tonight.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Emmanuel Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor. It gets into the fourth quarter. It's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Here's Jordan. And yes, it's good.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Tatum.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Tatum on the wing. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Count that one.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Fourth team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Pelicans, Michael Jordan.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to LaFrance. Here's Sharp. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here.